If you want to affect something far away from you, physical signal has to cross the space in between. Whether you're making a phone call, sending a text, or broadcasting a radio wave, that information physically travels. It takes time to cross that distance, and because it has to travel, it can be intercepted along the way. Now imagine you pick up a coin in Pune, and a friend picks up another coin in New York. Neither of you look at them, but the exact moment you check yours and see heads, your friend instantly knows theirs is tails. No messages were sent, you aren't connected to the internet, zero physical signals passed between the two of you. Scientists have actually observed something even stranger than this. It is a confirmed, real-world phenomenon known as quantum entanglement. Entanglement ignores the physical constraints of distance that govern every fiber optic cable and cell tower on the planet. To see exactly how strange this is, let's look at everyday reality. Imagine I put a left-hand glove in one box and a right-hand glove in another. I send one box to you and keep the other. The moment you open your box and see a left-hand glove, you instantly know I have the right-hand glove. There's no magic happening here. The gloves already had their identities decided long before the boxes were separated. Quantum particles don't have predetermined identities. They remain completely undecided. The exact moment you observe one particle and force it to decide, the other instantly adopts the matching opposite state. This happens even if separated by millions of miles. Observing one particle of the system immediately dictates the reality of the other. They act as a single connected story rather than two separate objects. This idea sounded so ridiculous that some of the greatest minds in physics rejected it outright. Common sense told them there had to be a hidden rule, or some invisible signal passing between the particles that current tools just couldn't see. But decades of relentless, repeated experiments thoroughly destroyed the hidden signal theory. Nature really was playing by bizarre rules. Science had to accept an uncomfortable truth. Nature simply does not require a physical bridge to connect two isolated points in the universe. Now, before you start planning instant communication across galaxies, there is a catch. Humans cannot manipulate or force a particle into a specific state to deliberately send a message. You cannot use entanglement to send secret codes faster than light. It is not a cosmic WhatsApp. Because you can't control the outcome, you only observe the connection after the fact. Entanglement is a shared state, not a messaging system. Engineers have found a way to turn this lack of a physical signal into a tool for absolute digital security. In traditional data security, moving information creates a physical path. That path is vulnerable to interception. The quantum alternative looks entirely different. Because entangled particles share an outcome with absolute zero signal passing between them, there is literally nothing in the middle for a hacker to intercept. This invisible, signal-less thread is becoming the foundational architecture for ultra-secure communications and highly synchronized quantum computers. The universe isn't obligated to make sense to our everyday intuition, but accepting its strange, signal-less reality is allowing us to build the technology of the future.